Good evening, and welcome to the St. Philip's College 153rd Commencement Ceremony. My name is George Johnson III, Vice President for College Services. Thank you for joining us tonight as we celebrate the achievements of our students. Please stand for the posting of the colors by the Sam Houston High School JROTC Color Guard and remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Thank you, Sergeant First Class Alan Arroyo, First Lieutenant Jennifer Cape, Sergeant First Class Zachary Gonzalez, and Command Sergeant Major Arias Rodriguez. From the Sam Houston JROTC Color Guard and the St. Philip's College Associate Professor David Uminski for that beautiful presentation. We now ask all active duty members, veterans, and military spouses to stand and be recognized. On behalf of St. Philip's College, thank you for your service, and you may be seated. This evening's invocation will be given by St. Philip's College graduation candidate, Devonna Lathers. Devonna is graduating with an Associate of Science. Devonna currently serves as the Vice President of the Blue Blazer Society and is a founder of the Pearls of Distinction and Tiger Network, as well as activities coordinators for the Collegiate 100. She has represented St. Philip's College at the Texas Leadership Summit in Austin, served as a panelist for several Black History Month events, and emceed the Red Dress event, raising awareness about heart disease in women. She is also the founder of the Aunt Flo Drive, a campus-wide initiative that supports menstrual equity by providing free products to students. Her passion for fostering school pride is reflected in her time as a college cheerleader, where she helped strengthen campus and community connections. She holds the distinguished title as the 50th Miss Black San Antonio. Inspired by her desire to help others, she chose the biology pre-nursing pathway. As a former foster youth, she has dedicated to advocating for others and plans to pursue her bachelor's degree and ultimately aiming for an MD. Now please help me welcome Devonna Lathers.
Thank you, Vice President Johnson, for that kind introduction. Before I begin, I just would like to acknowledge my chosen family in the crowd. Can I have y'all stand up, please? Woo! Thank you for guiding me, instilling that grace in me, and making sure that I can make it to this moment. I appreciate you all so much. At this time, I ask everyone to bow their heads as we enter prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you with humble and grateful hearts. We thank you for ordering our steps and guiding us safely into this moment. Lord, you have carried us through challenges seen and unseen, through seasons that tested our strength, and through moments when we wondered if we could keep going. And yet, by your grace, here we stand. Father, thank you for the resilience you have placed within each of us. Thank you for giving us the courage to push past barriers that were meant to limit us. Thank you for empowering us to break generational curses, cycles of fear, doubt, and limitations that we refuse to carry forward. You have positioned us to rise, to overcome, and to create new legacies for the generations that will follow. As we step into the next chapter, we ask that you continue to walk with us. Strengthen our minds, steady our spirits, and open doors no one can close. Remind us that our beginnings do not define our destiny, and that with you, we are capable of more than we've ever imagined. Lord, we thank you for this moment, this celebration, and this graduating class. May your favor continue to rest upon each of us as we move on to the future you have prepared for us. In your holy name, we pray, amen. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Devonna. Now it is my pleasure to invite St. Philip's College's 14th president to the podium, Dr. Adina Williams-Lawson.
Thank you, George. Thank you for joining us here this evening on this very special occasion. This year has been one of growth, recognition, and innovation for our college. In March, St. Philip's College celebrated 127 years, our anniversary, a milestone that reflects our rich history and continued dedication to student success. In fall of 2024, we launched our first cohort for our new Bachelor of Applied Technology and Cybersecurity program, marking an exciting expansion for our academic offerings. This program is designed to equip students with the knowledge to combat cyber threats and comes as a strategic move to address the evolving landscape of digital security and to meet workforce demands. The curriculum for this new degree has been carefully crafted by SPC faculty and administration in collaboration with industry experts. St. Philip's students gain advanced hands-on experience and practical insights into the latest cybersecurity tools, techniques, and best practices. The program is housed in our state-of-the-art facilities, including the St. Artemisia Bowden Center and the newly renovated two-story Cybersecurity Innovation Center, which is the home to our Cybersecurity and Information Technology Department. Tonight, I am proud to announce that students from the first cohort of our baccalaureate degree program will walk across the stage and graduate. We all want to stand up for a moment, please? Just stand. Our first baccalaureate class for St. Philip's College. Thank you. Thank you. I also want to take this moment to publicly acknowledge Valero Energy Corporation for its generous donation of $1 million to St. Philip's College for this program. Thank you, Valero. This gift directly supports the Bachelor of Applied Technology and Cybersecurity program. This 153rd commencement ceremony represents how far we have come since our founding in 1898 as a sewing school for the daughters and granddaughters of emancipated slaves. Today, we have grown into a multi-campus higher education institution offering more than 100 degrees and certificates with an enrollment of over 21,000 students. Yay. Thank you, that's worth an applaud as well. At our very first graduation in June of 1902, we had 3 graduates. For this graduation, we have 1,772 applications were submitted by our students. Yes, that's worth applauding as well. And at this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the Alamo College's District Board of Trustees and the Alamo College's District Support Office representatives. Allow me to introduce you to our Vice Chancellor for Planning, Performance, and Information Systems, and the Interim Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administration, Dr. Thomas Cleary. Dr. Cleary, will you please stand? He will be representing our Chancellor this evening, Dr. Michael Flores. Board of Trustee Chairman, Dr. Clint Kingsbury. Please stand. And Board of Trustee Member and Assistant Secretary, District 2, where St. Philip's is located, Gloria Ray. And we also have with us this evening our student alternate trustee. Nyla is here with us this evening. Thank you, Nyla, for being here. We will now have remarks from Dr. Thomas Cleary, who serves as the Vice Chancellor for Planning, Performance, and Information Systems, and the Interim Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administration, followed by remarks from the Board of Trustees Chairman, Dr. Clint Kingsbury. Dr. Cleary.
All right, well, good evening, Tiger Nation. Yeah, come on. Dr. Lawson promised me that you would be a lively group, so we shall see. So it's really an honor to be here with you tonight to celebrate this powerful moment in your lives. I have a 17-year-old and an 18-year-old. My greatest hope is that someday they're sitting where you are tonight. I got one off to a good start and one's a little shaky. It's okay though. So I asked them for their advice. So I said, asked this kid a couple of remarks. I said, just give me your perception as teenagers of how this should go. And he said, well, there's 3 things, Daddy, that you have to make sure that you reach in your remarks. 1, be informative. 2, be brief. And 3, be seated. So here we go. So commencement. Commencement, without question, is the most inspiring and uplifting occasion of our year because it represents hope realized, perseverance rewarded, and dreams taking flight. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and the entire Alamo College's district, congratulations on reaching this extraordinary milestone. Today, you are part of more than 14,000 graduates across this district. Each of you represents the very heart of our moonshot, partnering to end poverty through education and training by removing barriers and creating pathways to opportunities. As we celebrate your achievement, we also celebrate a historic moment for our district, 80 years of opportunity and success. For 8 decades, the Alamo Colleges has opened doors for generations of students, and today, you carry that legacy forward. You are living proof that when access meets determination, lives are transformed. Graduates, I want to recognize your work today. You balance your work life, family, financial challenges, and responsibilities that require immense strength and resolve. Your success today, however, is not just your own. It reflects the support of your families, parents, partners, children, siblings, grandparents, and loved ones who sacrificed so you could continue your education and reach this milestone. To them, we offer our deepest gratitude. Graduates, this is your time to celebrate and say thank you to those family members and friends who helped you be here today. You can be loud for exactly 30 seconds. And you just gave me 12 seconds extra, thank you. I also want to extend my appreciation to Dr. Lawson and her incredible faculty and staff and administration here at St. Philip's College. Their commitment, compassion, and excellence are what make this institution extraordinary. They stood beside you, guided you, and helped turn your potential into achievement. St. Philip's College continues to set the standard for educational excellence. Graduates, you are stepping forward at a time when your community really needs you. You are entering the world not only as scholars, but as leaders, as creators, as problem solvers, as change makers. You carry with you the strength of your experiences and the power of your education. St. Philip's College is your foundation. The Alamo College's district is your community. And the future that you build belongs to all of us. Today, I leave you with this: walk boldly, lead with compassion, and never forget the journey that brought you here today. You are the pride of the East Side and beyond, and you are the next chapter in the 80-year history of this district that provides opportunity to all. Congratulations, class of 2025. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we cannot wait to see the impact that you will make. Thank you.
There we go. Hello, everybody. My name is Clint Kingsbury. I am the chairman of the Alamo College's board, and it is absolutely my pleasure to be here this evening, to be here on such a momentous day for each and every one of you. Very shortly, you're going to be crossing the stage and kind of caught up in the whirlwind of going along, shaking hands and a whole bit, and you know, it's easy to forget yourself in the moment. So I do ask that you take just a second and reflect on where you are and what you've accomplished and the amazing things that you're going to do in your future. Because every single one of you, as an Alamo College's graduate and from the amazing institution of St. Philip's College, led by the premier Dr. Lawston, one of the greatest community college presidents in the nation, I should note. Yeah, we are so very amazed and proud of the incredible things that you're doing here. And so I want to go ahead and introduce my fellow board member, Ms. Gloria Ray, the pride of the East Side from District 2. And of course, again, the student trustee alternate, Ms. Nala Knight. So on behalf of the Alamo College's District Board of Trustees, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every single graduate that's here today. Your achievements are the reason that we're here, and they serve as a source of inspiration for the work my fellow trustees and I are committed to, including advocating for your success and celebrating that. And so tonight, as we celebrate your dedication, perseverance, and commitment to your education, we recognize the sacrifices that you've made to be here today. We know that the journey is not always easy, but it's something that you probably did not do on your own. So I would like to also acknowledge the wonderful family, friends, and the supporters that were there for you, as well as our incredible faculty, the staff, our admin, and everyone who has played an incredible role in making a difference in your life so that you could be here today. So if you wouldn't mind giving them a short round of applause to say thank you. And I would say thank you, because now I get the honor of shaking everyone's hand as you cross the stage. Well, probably just this side, but you know, we're really happy to be here. And so with that, I want to say we're happy to have you as part of the Alamo College's district family. And to, again, the parents, the family, friends, and everyone here, we share in your pride. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Dr. Lawston, Dr. Cleary, and Dr. Kingsbury. At this time, I would like to introduce our platform guests and program participants. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Members of the St. Philip's College administration and student body participants include Dr. Adina Williams-Lawston, St. Philip's College president; Seymour Battles III, Senior Vice President, Communication, PR, and Engagement, Valero Energy Corporation, who will serve as our commencement speaker; Dr. Kimberly Irving Conaway, Interim Vice President for Academic Success and Interim Dean for Academic Success, Arts and Sciences; Kathy Vega, Interim Dean for Student Success, Enrollment Management; Adriel L. Simeon Falduto, Interim Dean for Student Success, Educational Support Services; David Kissel, Faculty Representative; Edith Orozco, Dean for Academic Success, Applied Science and Technology, MLK; Chris Beardsall, Dean for Academic Success, Applied Science and Technology, Southwest Campus; Christopher Metzger, Dean for Academic Success, Health Sciences; James Cooper, Interim Dean for Academic Success, Academic Services; Vincent Hardy, Department Chair and Announcer; Joshua Filling, Music Program Coordinator and Announcer. David Uminski, Associate Professor and Hotel Management Program Director, who sang the national anthem. David Lathers, Associate of Science graduation candidate, who gave tonight's invocation. And Chastity Clark, Associate of Arts graduation candidate, who will introduce the student giving remarks to the graduating class. John Aguilar, who will graduate with one of our very first degrees awarded for our Bachelor's of Applied Technology in Cybersecurity. He will provide remarks to our graduating class. And our Associate of Arts graduation candidate, Juliana Hulan, who will give the benediction. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. Before we continue the ceremony, I'd like to acknowledge our honor students. These students hold a GPA of 3.5 or higher. If you are an honor student, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. In attendance tonight are a handful of our student leaders at St. Philip's College. The St. Philip's College Homecoming King, Jay Barkley, St. Philip's College Homecoming Queen, Catherine Wynn, and Homecoming Prince, Jackson Marshall, and Student Government Associate President Angelica Corrado. Lastly, I'd like to acknowledge our partners with the early college high schools and PTech administrators who are in attendance this evening. Now it is my honor to welcome Chastity Clark, who will introduce the student who will be providing the remarks this evening to our graduates. She is a writer, an actor, with a lifelong passion for storytelling and creative expression. From a young age, Chastity immersed herself in the arts, earning acting awards during her adolescence and poetry awards into adulthood. At 16, she was published in Scholastic, an experience that fueled her dedication to use words to perform, connect, and inspire. For Chastity, art is both a reclamation and celebration, serving as a tool to tell the story of the times and elevate the voices of those unheard. Her personal and professional goal is to continue developing her craft in writing and performance, highlighting meaningful experiences and leave a lasting impression on readers and audiences alike. After graduation, she plans to return to London to complete her studies. Chastity's uncle, Sam McCall, is a program director and a professor at St. Philip's College in the Business Information Solutions Department. Please help me welcome Chastity Clark to the podium.
Thank you for the kind introduction, VP Johnson. If you knew me personally, you would know I am a poet at heart. So please forgive the dramatization of this speech. As the saying goes, once a theater kid, always a theater kid. As we gather in this moment of triumph, I ask you to remember that each of us arrived here with a dream we hope to see realized. Tonight, I am reminded of something deeper, that our dreams have always been a collective effort. This evening, we honor a student whose dream was realized at St. Philip's College, John Rene Aguilar is graduating as one of St. Philip College's first graduates for the Bachelor of Applied Technology in Cybersecurity degree. During his time at SPC, he had demonstrated what it means to lead through service. Known for his willingness to help his peers, he assisted classmates with networking issues, organized study groups, and offered encouragement during challenging exams. Professionally, he brings a strong technical foundation and hands-on experience. His skills in networking, system security, and user access management were further strengthened with his internship with REI's and Associates. There, he contributed to Ubiquity security system installation, user data management, and the development of sandbox applications. His technical toolkit includes industry-relevant tools such as Wireshark, Network Mapper, Virtual Machineware, Amazon Web Services, and Azure. Upon graduation, John planned to pursue a career in cybersecurity, focusing on identity theft prevention and penetration testing, while earning advanced certification to further develop his expertise. Graduates, in these ever-changing times, I want to leave you with a Bible verse that strengthens me. 2 Timothy 4, verse 7. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Tonight, this degree is your recognition that you have kept your faith. You have finished your courses, and you have won this race. Congratulations, class of 2025, and may your future be forever prosperous. Now, I want to acknowledge God who brought me here, but most of all, I want to acknowledge my family. Over here, please stand. Mama, you know, when you used to write children's stories, you're the reason why I'm a writer right now. My dreams were born out of your devotion, and I know when you were going to college, your mama passed away, and you're here with me right now, and it means the world. So God bless Lena and my father, Ron. You provided so much for me, and financially, you always helped me achieve my dreams, and I want you to know you're a real father. You're a Black father, and you've done so well, and I thank you so much. I thank my family, I thank God, and I thank my friends. Now help me welcome John Rene Aguilar to the podium.
Thank you for your kind introduction, Chastity. Good evening, graduates, families, friends, and honored guests. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the class of 2025. I am honored to stand here today as one of the first graduates of the Bachelor's of Applied Technology in Cybersecurity here at St. Philip's College. Being part of something historic and a new beginning for the college is something I am truly proud of. Like many of you, my journey to this moment was filled with challenges. I started college many years ago, dropped out, and then returned part-time in 2018. I earned my associate's degree in 2024, and now today, I will walk the stage to receive my bachelor's degree. I have faced many personal trials. I have experienced the loss of loved ones, fought through cancer, and supported my wife through serious health battles. But I still continue to move forward. Someone once told me that there are three things that contribute to a person's success: curiosity, determination, and perseverance. Curiosity opens doors you didn't even know were there. It is the desire to learn, to explore, and to understand beyond the surface. It's what drove us to ask questions, to seek answers, and to grow in ways that went beyond the classroom. It leads to innovation, creativity, and discovery. It transforms a finished education into a lifetime of opportunities. Determination is a spark that pushes you forward and out of your comfort zone, onto a new path. It's the decision to enroll in college, to face challenges that may have seemed intimidating at first, and to say, I will try, I will commit, and I will begin. Perseverance keeps you going. It's what carries you through the long nights, the difficult projects, and the moment when the path seems impossible. It's not about never failing. It's about refusing to give up. Learn from your setbacks and using every challenge as fuel to move forward. Graduates, each of us arrived here by different road. Some smooth and some steep. But tonight, as we gather in our caps and gowns, we stand as proof that curiosity, determination, and perseverance can carry us further than we've ever imagined. Of course, none of us reach this milestone alone. So to our families, friends, professors, mentors, and supporters, your patience and encouragement and belief in us made all the difference. We are here tonight because you stood by us. Now I want to take a moment and personally acknowledge my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. For he is my source and my strength. And to the people who have walked this journey with me every step of the way. To my wife and children. You have been my anchor and my guiding light. I love you so very much. Thank you for being patient and understanding. Thank you for being my constant motivation and for taking this journey with me so we can continue to grow together as a family. To my fellow graduates, this celebration honors not just what we've completed, but what we're capable of next. Some of us know exactly where we're going. Others are still finding their path. But now we stand at the start of a new chapter and step into a world full of possibilities. The path ahead may seem uncertain, but we are ready because of what we've learned and who we've become. As we leave here tonight, let's carry forward the lessons we've learned here at St. Philip's College. Commitment to excellence, the courage to grow, and the determination to make a meaningful impact in our communities. Class of 2025, we have accomplished our academic goals, overcame obstacles, embraced growth, and proved to ourselves that we are ready for whatever challenges lie ahead. Congratulations, Tigers.
John, thank you for sharing your academic journey and those words of inspiration with us. We are immensely proud of you and our graduates. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Seymour Battle III, the Senior Vice President of Communications, Public Relations, and Engagement at Valero Energy. Seymour oversees the company's communications, public relations, advertising, community engagement, philanthropic investments, and strategic sponsorships. Through his strategic sponsorships and philanthropic investments, he was responsible for spearheading the $1 million donation to St. Philip's College. Give him a round of applause for that. This generous gift directly benefited our very first graduates from the Baccalaureate of Applied Technology and Cybersecurity program, who will walk the stage tonight. With 20 years of experience at Valero, Seymour has held several key roles, including Vice President of Accounting Systems, where he reported to the Chief Accounting Officer and Comptroller. His diverse leadership background demonstrates a deep understanding of both operational and external engagement functions within the company. Seymour earned a Bachelor of Business Administration and Accounting from Jackson State University and HBCU, and is currently pursuing a Master of Strategic Communications and Digital Strategy at the University of Oklahoma. He is an alumnus of the Harvard University Young American Leadership Program, as well as Leadership San Antonio Class 43 and the Leadership San Antonio Class 49 Steering Committee. Passionate about community and civic engagement, Seymour holds executive board roles with the Metro San Antonio Chamber of Commerce, the San Antonio Food Bank, and the Tobin Center for the Performing Arts. He also serves on the boards of the United Way of San Antonio and Bexar County, as well as the San Antonio Area Foundation and the Alamo Colleges Foundation Board. Please help me welcome my fellow Mississippian, Seymour Battle III.
Good evening. All right, we're going to start over because we are here to celebrate these students tonight. So the deal is we have to help one another out tonight. So as we celebrate these students tonight, we're going to give them a little energy. So let's try it again. Good evening. All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Dr. President Lawson, distinguished faculty, Alumni College Board of Trustees, honored guests, proud families, and most importantly, the extraordinary graduates of St. Philip's College. It is my profound honor to stand before you today. This moment, your moment, is one built on grit, perseverance, sacrifice, and an unshakable belief that your future can be bigger than where you started. Today, we celebrate not just the completion of a degree, but the triumph of the human spirit. To each graduate here, congratulations. You have earned every bit of applause that fills this room, every warm embrace, every wet kiss, every lipstick smudge that is sure to come tonight. You've earned it all, and we celebrate you. St. Philip's College is a place rooted in resilience, purpose, founded more than a century ago to expand opportunity, empower communities, and open doors that have been closed for far too long. And you, the class of 2025, embody that legacy. As I am, many of you are first-generation college graduates. You are the first in your families to walk across this stage. You're the first to turn late-night studying into a diploma. You're the first to show your siblings, your children, and your community that higher education is not just possible, it is within reach. Your path here was not easy. Some of you worked part-time or full-time. Some of you balanced classes, parenting, with caring for aging relatives, with military commitments, or with multiple jobs. You juggled responsibilities that would have stopped others in their tracks, but not you. You learned to write essays on lunch breaks. You studied in your cars between shifts. You attended lectures after 12-hour workdays. You did homework after putting kids to sleep or before heading out to work at dawn. You made college fit into a life that was already full, and that is nothing short of heroic. Your presence here today is proof that determination can definitely rewrite destiny. If there are two words that reflect the graduating class, they are tenacity and grit. Grit is what carries you when motivation fades. Grit is what keeps you walking forward when obstacles seem impossible to overcome. Grit is what transforms dreams into degrees. Every challenge you faced, every hardship, every doubt, every moment you wondered whether you could finish, strengthened you. You have been tempered by life, shaped by responsibility, and guided by hope. This is why your success is so powerful. Because you didn't earn this degree in ideal circumstances, you earned it in real life. You earned it with a world of bills, responsibilities, exhaustion, and expectations. You earned it while juggling the weight of being the first, being the example, and being the one your family looks to. And that means something. Quite frankly, it means everything. Graduates, I want you to hear something very clearly that the world may not tell you, and friends may not tell you, but the world needs you. We need your discipline. We need your insight. We need your resilience, because resilience is contagious. The workplaces you will join, the communities you will shape, and the industries you will lead are all desperate for people who know what it means to work hard, to struggle, and to persist anyway. You have lived in a real world, and the real world has taught you something no textbook ever could. Resourcefulness, adaptability, and courage. You don't just solve problems, you find a way forward when the path is unclear. That is the definition of leadership. That is the definition of innovation. That is real impact. And this world, facing so many challenges around technology, healthcare, education, energy, sustainability, equity, economic growth, needs your kind of brilliance. Not brilliance defined by pedigree or titles, but brilliance defined by character. When you enrolled here at St. Philip's College, you didn't just sign up for classes. You made a statement to yourself and to the world: I will not be limited by where I started. I will not be defined by my circumstances. I am building a life that I envision. That dream may have been quiet at first, but look at what it has become. Today, that dream has a cap and gown. It has a name on a diploma, and it has a future that is brighter because you refuse to quit. Never underestimate the power of this moment, because you have changed your life, and in doing so, you have changed the lives of someone else who follows you. Your children will see a college graduate at the dinner table. Your families will celebrate a legacy that begins with you. Your community will see what is possible when preparation meets opportunity. You carry more than a degree today. You carry the hopes of a generation who dreamed of this moment and the responsibility to build something extraordinary with it. So what's next? Some of you will start new careers. Some of you will advance in the ones you already have. Some of you will go on to add additional degrees and certifications. And quite frankly, some of you are still figuring it out, and that's okay. And the reason that's okay, success is not a straight line. Success is not a single moment. A success is a series of decisions throughout your life that guide you. The same grit that got you to this stage will carry you into boardrooms, laboratories, classrooms, clinics, and workplaces across this city and beyond. The same resilience that kept you awake through long nights of studying will serve you in moments of pressure and uncertainty. The same tenacity that earned this degree will help you build careers, businesses, nonprofits, and communities that reflect your strength. This college, your college, has always stood for opportunity, equity, and transformation. You now join the legacy of graduates who lift others as they climb, who lead with integrity, and who make meaningful contributions to their communities. Carry that forward. Be guided by empathy. Lead with humility. Make room for others behind you. And never, ever forget where you came from. Your stories matter. Your voices matter. Your presence in every space you step in matters. Remember that. Never forget that. Do not underestimate the influence you will have on the world around you. As you leave here today, I offer you 3 simple reminders. First, be bold. You have already done what many said could not be done. Let that fuel your ambition going forward. Second, be resilient. Setbacks will come, but you already know how to rise. You're proving that today. And third, be generous. Share your wisdom, your support, and your example. Someone is always watching as you always watch someone else. Graduates, today is not just a celebration of what you have accomplished, it is a celebration of who you have become. You are achievers. You are leaders. You are trailblazers. You are the proof that courage and commitment can shape the world. And I believe with absolute certainty that you will. Congratulations, St. Philip's College, class of 2025. The world is waiting for your brilliance. Go forward and build the future you want. Thank you.
Thank you, Seymour Battle, for those inspirational words to our graduates. We are immensely proud of your commitment and dedication and support to St. Philip's College. Now we will recognize our graduates. I invite our Interim Vice President for Academic Success, Dr. Kimberly Irwin Conaway, to the podium.
As Interim Vice President for Academic Success, I am pleased to announce this evening's graduates. At tonight's graduation, we have a total of 1,209 graduates and candidates for graduation. Participants in tonight's ceremony are students who have applied to graduate and will be completing the requirements for our first cohort of the Bachelor of Applied Technology in Cybersecurity, the Associate of Arts, the Associate of Arts in Teaching, the Associate of Science, the Associate of Applied Science and Technology, the Associate of Applied Science and Technology degree in Health Sciences, Certificates of Completion, and the General Education Diploma. I am pleased to present the candidates for graduation. We will present the graduating class of Arts and Sciences, the graduating class of Applied Science and Technology, the graduating class of Health Sciences, respectively, and our students receiving the General Education Diploma. Will the candidates from the
we will recognize proudly the baccalaureate degree class.
And we will proudly recognize as well the baccalaureate degree class.
So Edith Orozco, please.
For Dean Edith Orozco.
Yes.
Will the candidates of the Division of Arts and Sciences, I'm sorry, it's skipping.
Will the candidates for the Division of Applied Science and Technology, Martin Luther King Campus, graduating with the Bachelor of Applied Technology in Cybersecurity, please stand. Dr. Lawson, it is my pleasure to present the candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for St. Philip's College First Bachelor of Applied Technology in Cybersecurity degrees as prescribed by the State of Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board and the faculty of St. Philip's College. Please remain standing.
Thank you, Dean Orozco. Tonight's award for the Bachelor of Applied Technology in Cybersecurity is a vision that began over 100 years ago. Our founding president, St. Artemisia Bowden, dreamed of making St. Philip's College a baccalaureate degree issuing institution, and that was over a century ago, more than 127 years ago. Tonight, St. Philip's College can proudly say, and officially say, we have issued a 4-year degree. And now, by the powers vested in me, as the president of St. Philip's College, I hereby confer the degree of Bachelor of Applied Technology in Cybersecurity with all of the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
You may now move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, and you may be seated.
Will the candidates from the Division of Arts and Sciences graduating with an Associate of Arts, Associate of Arts in Teaching, and Associates of Science please stand? Dr. Lawson, it is my pleasure to present the candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the Associate of Arts, Associate of Arts in Teaching, and Associate of Science degrees as prescribed by the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board and the faculty of St. Philip's College. Please remain standing.
Thank you, Dr. Irwin Conaway. By the powers vested in me as the president of St. Philip's College, I hereby confer the degree of Associate of Arts, the degree of Associate of Arts in Teaching, and the degree of Associate of Science with all of the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
You may now move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Will the candidates from the Division of Applied Science and Technology, Martin Luther King campus, graduating with an Associate of Applied Science degree, Certificate of Completion, and Occupational Skills Award, please stand. Dr. Lawson, it is my pleasure to present the candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the Associate of Applied Science degree, Certificate of Completion, and Occupational Skills Award as prescribed by the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board and the faculty of St. Philip's College. Please remain standing.
Thank you, Dean Orozco. By the powers vested in me as the president of St. Philip's College, I hereby confer the degree of Associate of Applied Science, Certificates of Completion, and Occupational Skills Awards with all of the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
You may now move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, and you may be seated.
Will the candidates for the Division of Applied Science and Technology, Southwest Campus, graduating with an Associate of Applied Science degree, Certificates of Completion, and Occupational Skills Award, please stand. Dr. Lawson, it is my pleasure to present the candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the Associate of Applied Science degree, Certificates of Completion, and Occupational Skills Award as prescribed by the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board and the faculty of St. Philip's College. Please remain standing.
Thank you, Dean Beardsall. By the powers vested in me as president of St. Philip's College, I hereby confer the degree of Associate of Applied Science, certificates of completion, and occupational skills awards with all of the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
You may now move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, you may be seated.
Will the candidates from the Division of Health Sciences graduating with an Associate of Applied Science degree, Certificate of Completion, and Occupational Skills Award please stand? Dr. Lawson, it is my pleasure to present the candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the Associate of Applied Science degree, Certificate of Completion, and Occupational Skills Award as prescribed by the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board and the faculty of St. Philip's College. Please remain standing.
Thank you, Dean Metzger. By the powers vested in me as president of St. Philip's College, I hereby confer the degree of Associate of Applied Science, Certificates of Completion, and Occupational Skills Award, with all of the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
You may now move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, and you may be seated.
We will now present all of the degrees and certificates. Graduates, please follow the instructions of the marshals.
The degree of Bachelor of Applied Technology in Cybersecurity is conferred upon Pedro Jose Abundis. Andres Cardenas. Isaac Andrew Chavarria. Michael Robert Enriquez. Candice June Garza. Aaron Guzman. Brittany Chantal Hires. Julian Rene Reyes. John Rene Aguilar. The degree of Associate of Arts is conferred upon April Estrella Alonso. Sierra Andrews. Joseph Frankie Ion. Rebecca Nicole Zell Beal. Latrice C. Bennett. At Ziri Aguinaga Campos. Edward Cedillo. Ashley Rain Chacon. Masha Chastari. Miguel Angel Chavarria. Chastity Renee Clark. Dominique Mikel Clark. Mario Cortez. Abigail Ann Delgado. Damian Asai Delgado. Kaylee Ann Delgado. Jose Guadalupe Escamilla. David Vicente Figueroa. Arath Flores. Lillian Catherine Flores. Toribio S. Flores. Lauren Rochelle Flowers. Elizabeth Garcia. Isabel Hazel Garza. Jordan Renee Gomez. Arlene Marie Granderson. Tariq Christian Hall. Chase Walker Hartman. Abigail Oyiki Higa. Alejandra Shele Holloman Pesina. Shadeja LaShawn Houston. Brianisha Shanae Johnson. Yolanda Johnson. Emily Ray Kiram. Julian Lopez. Juliana Elizabeth Lujan. David Mack. Madeline Avery Maldonado. Ayana Love Martinez. Erica Lorraine Martinez. I can do it, but you're confusing. Katharina Yasmin Martinez Lukowski. Julian Simone Meggie. Daisy Mariana Mendoza. Genevieve Morales. Maria Cristina Nino. Elinel Denise Ortega. Kai Patterson. Cesar Perez. Diego Perez Perez. Kishad Lamont Powell. Elijah Amarea Raymond. Javen Russell Reginaldo. Lorena Elizabeth Rivera. Tyler Preston San Miguel. Sofia May Segovia. Shona Diana Solis. Ramses Rosales Tapia. Devon Michael Tellis. Talia Yvette Thompson. Tram Trin. Kivana Janae Vargas Jones. Kimberly Y. Whitmore. Dominique Cortez Wicker. Nina Olivia Williams. Terry Teresa Williams. Lawrence M. Young. The degree of Associate of Arts in Teaching is conferred upon Victoria Sue Almendarez. Jennifer Eileen Diaz. Carolyn Sue Garcia. Roger Francis Gaspard. Abigail Josephine Hernandez. Sahira Odana Williams. The degree of Associate of Science conferred upon Milan Devana Ambries. I got it. Dominic Acuna. Sinji Belkov. I got it. Miriam Cabrera Madera. Jasmine Desiree Cantu. Justin B. Castaneda. Got it. Luz E. Castro. Danielle Peyton Chavarria. Ashley Dawn Coy. Heather Tippereth Damian. Darius Wayne Dillard. Alice S. Downing. Imaya Chaterna Edwards. Michelle E. Farley. James Flanagan. Elizabeth G. Flores. Melissa Christina Franco. Amberlyn V. Garcia. Elizabeth Garcia. Evan Lorenzo Garza. Tyree Gilmore. Julio Rene Gomez Farfan. Catherine Nicole Gonzalez. Gardenia Guerra. Gianna Lynn Gustave. Brianna Meridian Johnson. Alicia Katashi. Sandra M. Lara. Davina Aloria Lathers. Alfred Eugene Lowry. Carla Maria Magalhães. Joshua Dane Manrique. Brianna Janeth Martinez. Christopher Cody Mercado. Cadence Coco Miller. Leilani Guadalupe Mora. Vanessa Mora. Brooke Amber Montz. Genesis Munoz. Mirianelis Oyola. Cassandra Perez. Braulio Antonio Pesina. Cyrilla Lee Pettit. Jillian Renee Poor. Montana A. Pozos. Priscilla Amanda Prieto. Ashley Renee Putznicki. Anastasio Esteban Reyes. Angel Gabriel Reina Moreno. Allison Elisa Rivera. Madison Ayala Rodriguez. Catalina Celeste Salazar. Brianna Ruby Sanchez. Caden Avery Settle. Ariel Soto. Giselle Marie Villarreal. Zoe Addison Walter. Nathaniel M. Watford. Ashton Lee Williams. Maya Elisa Williams. Rosa Marie Williams. Zandra Isabel Zuniga Duarte.
The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Automotive Technology is conferred upon Mason Alexander Allers. Kira Z. Barrera Garcia. Andrew Rene Castillo. Jacob Nathaniel Cavazos. Peter Ryan Garcia. Aurelio Garza. Melino Miguel Yasso. Naomi E. Madrigal. Joe Anthony Nunez. Marianne B. Parsons. Joseph M. Rivera. Miguel Angel Rivera. Stephen A. Salinas. Gabriela Alejandra Sanchez Hall. Adrian Santillan Ibarra. Sofia Leticia Tejada Vasquez. Jacob Daniel Verdeja. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Baking and Pastry Arts is conferred upon Sarah Elizabeth Aguilar. Vanessa Castanon. Andromeda Maria Duran. Tamaya Nicole Johnson. Brianna Paige Mora. Zoe Jane Valle. Vivian Ann Villanueva. Deandra Nicole Wyatt. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Bookkeeping Specialist is conferred upon Isabella Arisa. Erica Ruth Cardenas. Aniseta R. Lopez. Mayanit Elidad Pedrosa. Gabriela Hernandez. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Business Management and Technology is conferred upon Destiny Janelle Bolden-Stevens. Sarah Muwafaq Fadhil. Daisy Stephanie Garza. Jonas Nathaniel Garza. Natalie Hernandez. Lashundra Carlette Mackey. Emily Lynette Dominguez Navarro. Christina Carol Nietzsche. Desiree R. Rivera. Cassandra Natalie Rodriguez. Elizabeth Shaw. Jesse Renee Villegas. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Cisco Networking Professional is conferred upon Luke Allen Salazar. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Construction Business Management is conferred upon Jose Cecilio Alvarez. Roberto Omar Diaz. Carolyn Hernandez. Abel Peter Rodriguez. Remigio Rosas. Rebecca Lynn F. Salazar. Arshad Zahir Sharif. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Culinary Arts is conferred upon Demetria Bellamy. Samuel Edward Delgado. Destiny Paige Nesiha Ellis. Vianney Escobedo. Danielle Nicole Godina. Dominique Green. Katra Ali Hassan. Damon Ray Hetler. Omar Nathaniel Lopez. Gerardo Martinez. Cassandra Haiti Morales Mendez. Gilbert Osvaldo Ortiz. Malia Janae Palomo. Noah Perales. Jonathan Tyler Rangel. Vanessa Karina Torres Aguilar. West Pollock? Sydney Elaine West Pollock. Michelle Renee Ibarra. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Hospitality Management is conferred upon Alondra Cafuentes. Mark Anthony Pena. Madison Abigail Rea. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Information Technology Cybersecurity Specialist is conferred upon Flavio Alexis Avila Tinoco. Andreas Terrell Bailey. Destiny M. Black. Ian MacGyver Cunanan. Kendrick Jerome Daniels. Araceli Milena Garcia. Stephen Gonzalez Jr. Gabriela Guzman. Maureen Hinojosa. Kenny LaFond. Joshua D. Medina. Timothy Rogers. Jose Ruben Sanchez. Kinbe Taniel Terrazas Kupul. Jeremy Edward Valentin. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Information Technology Network Administrator is conferred upon Marissa Renee Gray. Devin Taylor Witt. The Level 2 Certificate in Bookkeeping Specialist is conferred upon Michelle Arabella Soto Hernandez. The Level 2 Certificate in Culinary Studies is conferred upon Cecilia Isabella Riso. The Level 1 Certificate in Artisan Breads and Specialty Desserts is conferred upon Rihanna Leslie Rendon. The Level 1 Certificate in Automotive Heating and Air Conditioning Specialist is conferred upon Jose Manuel Alcantara. Nicholas Cross Ramirez. The Level 1 Certificate in Automotive Performance Specialist is conferred upon Seferino Galvan. Justin Paul Thomas. The Level 1 certificate in automotive technology is conferred upon Betty Ann Oliveria. The Level 1 certificate in brake and front-end specialist is conferred upon Ever Emmanuel Castillo. Clarissa Colunga. Fabian Angel Mendoza. The Level 1 certificate in culinary studies is conferred upon Rafael Jesus Reina. The Level 1 certificate in information technology cybersecurity specialist is conferred upon Taylor Nicole Harris. Hipólito Martinez. Ashley Latrice McNeil. Gabrielle David Ping. The Level 1 certificate in marketing is conferred upon Harley Sky Casares. The Level 1 certificate in restaurant supervision is conferred upon Maria Lynn Carr. The Occupational Skills Award in CompTIA Security and Certification Preparation is conferred upon Davina Bella Calvo. Melanie Hernandez. Carla Amy Lara Chavez. Atticus Serna Asornio. Aiden Rob Thobaiti. The Occupational Skills Award in Service Line Technician is conferred upon Keith Miguel Baker. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Air Conditioning and Heating is conferred upon Roland Ernesto Diaz de Leon. Norman Bernard Douglas. Joseph Jason Murillo. Neftali Rodriguez Aguilera. Zachariah Edmund Trevino. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Aircraft Technician Airframe is conferred upon Jesse John Fujarte. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Aircraft Technician Power Plant is conferred upon Mark Anthony Lira. Gianna Marguerite Murphy. Christopher Robin Norwood. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Automated Industrial Process Instrumentation is conferred upon John Paul Rossi. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Automated Industrial Process Mechatronics is conferred upon David Michael Frias. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Automated Industrial Processing, Electronics, and Mechatronics is conferred upon Joel Fleming Scott III. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Collision and Refinishing Technician is conferred upon Hector Eduardo Gonzalez. David Otto Mendez. Jesse Alberto Ortiz. Isaac Pena. Honey Rodriguez Sanchez. Leopoldo Segura. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Computer Engineering Technology is conferred upon Andres Isaias Areola. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Computer Numerical Control Manufacturing Technician is conferred upon Luke Thomas Bertling. Felipe Eric Juarez Osoria. Mark Anthony Maldonado. Walker Ray White. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Construction Technology is conferred upon Richard Hayden Batista. Stephen Michael Esparza. Diego Emmanuel Perez Escobales. Luis Antonio Rodriguez. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Diesel Construction Equipment Technician is conferred upon Ares Alexander Flores. Nicholas Justin Rodriguez. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Diesel Light to Heavy Truck Technology is conferred upon Jonathan Frank Gonzalez. Joe A. Herrera. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Electrical Trades is conferred upon David Christopher Aguirre. Diego Stephen Dueñez. Kenneth Yasir Palma. Devin Thomas Shea. Adrian Valadez. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Plumbing Trades is conferred upon Jeffrey Carnes. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Welder and Welding Technologist is conferred upon Emiliano Flores. Angel Gomez. Alexis Morales Zuniga. Gabriel Daniel Salinas. The Level 2 certificate in Aircraft Mechanic Airframe is conferred upon Frank A. Alaquines. Soli Jamil Gutierrez Fonseca. Isabel Grace Pay. The Level 2 certificate in Aircraft Mechanic Power Plant is conferred upon Victoria Hope Toralva. The Level 2 certificate in Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning Refrigeration Service is conferred upon Ernesto C. Malacerte. Eliseo Matapi. John Manuel Moreno. The Level 1 certificate in Advanced Diesel Heavy Equipment is conferred upon Gavin Riley Usher. The Level 1 certificate in Collision Technology is conferred upon Vincent Xavier Finch Mann. Keontae Malik Perry. Elizabeth Lopez. The Level 1 certificate in Diesel Heavy Equipment is conferred upon Cassidy Arlene Odom. The Level 1 certificate in Diesel Light to Heavy Truck Technology is conferred upon Quaid Thomas Campbell. Frank Gilbert Naro. The Level 1 certificate in Electrical Trades is conferred upon Zion Gonzalez. The Level 1 certificate in Electrical Trades Helper is conferred upon Cherek Matthew Contreras. Elijah Terrell Yeager. The Level 1 certificate in Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning Installer is conferred upon Jeremy Joseph Esquivel. Daniela Jordan Medina Johnson. The Level 1 certificate in Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning Refrigeration Service is conferred upon Daniel Bustos Avina. Daniel Edward Lehane. The Level 1 certificate in Inert Gas Tungsten Arc Welding and Gas Metal Arc Welding Welder is conferred upon Emmanuel Williams Booker. Jorge Luna. The Level 1 certificate in Manufacturing Maintenance Associate is conferred upon Victor Manuel Lozano. The Level 1 certificate in Welding Entry Level is conferred upon Ladanian John Cano. Zarin Isaac Cardenas. Josiah Cortez. Juan Jose de la Torre. Armando Diego Escalera. Alexavier Antonio Holloway. Leopoldo J. Ibarra. Isaias Ethan Jimenez. Harley Cameron Jones. Nicholas Kerman. Baden Benito Morales Febres. Luca Maxwell Perales. Diego Alberto Sandoval. Carlos Alejandro Tapia. Aiden Eric Trinidad. Christian Alejandro Valencia. Angel Andres Velos. Osvaldo Isai Villanueva. The Occupational Skills Award in Basic Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning Installer is conferred upon Kenny Torres Morales. The Occupational Skills Award in Diesel, Light to Heavy Truck Technology Mechanic Helper 1 is conferred upon Heavenly Renee Rose Beltran.
The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood and Family Studies is conferred upon Brianna Deanne Alvarado, Mariano Gonzalez de Rangel, Miguel Angel Maravilla, Samantha Renee Ortiz, Rosalinda A. Ramirez, Jerene Walden. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Histolic Technician is conferred upon Matthew Kyle Zuskar. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Invasive Cardiovascular Technology is conferred upon Herminia Aguilar. Coro Rose Kambal Harris. Sabrina Nicole Hodges. Jasmine Vianes Lautu. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Medical Laboratory Technician is conferred upon Emily Alexandria Moreno. Jocelyn Renee Sains. Micah Claire Sealhammer. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Nursing, Career Mobility LVN, Military to ADN Mobility Program, is conferred upon Amber Eileen Arce. Julissa Carizales Cardona. Jacqueline Coronado. Brittany Monique Crawford. Veronica Garza. Y'all are loud. Jaslyn Monique Graves. Denise Neda Hizar. Leslie Nicole Ibarra. Nie Larae Knox. Brenda Maria Lozano. Denise Rinden Lopez. Patricia A. Rosales. Angelica Michelle Saldana. Darshell J. Singh. Harley Michelle Washburn. Janetta Wilborn. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Nursing Generic is conferred upon Naftari Lauriston. Simone Elizabeth Poloa. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Respiratory Care Technology is conferred upon Kasi Makaya Barnett. Miriam Fiesco Ruiz. Nathaniel Cesar Gonzalez. Regina Renee Gonzalez. Augustin Nicholas Gonzalez de Leon. Clara Nicole Guerra. Francisco Javier Gillian Chavez. Devin Miguel Herrera. Pablo Anibal Machua. Elaine Marie Mansuk. Corinne Nicole Peters. Petra Rosas. Cameron Pari Spencer. Darene N. Stroud. The degree of Associate of Applied Science in Surgical Technology is conferred upon Courtney Jean Aguayo. Shanoya Tatiana Anglin. Ruby Clarissa Celea. Erica Cordoba. Caitlin Madison DeLeo. Jennifer Alicia Diaz Najarro. Josue Escobar. Aliana Leilana Jolie Ouellette. Philip James Williams. The Level 2 certificate in cardiac sonography is conferred upon Raina Bader. Diana Wahid Farwiz. The Level 2 certificate in vocational nursing is conferred upon Susan Rodriguez Aguilar. Tanya Alcala. Maricela Camargo. David Kyle Camposano. Aranisha Demetria Carter. Andrea N. Chavez, Serafine Bunyong Gagwane, Mariah Ann Garza, Mia Garza, Yana Hernandez, Anna E. Hilton, Madison Rayanne Lorg, Isabel Monsives, Ladasha Rafter, Aaron Osales, Olawatoyan Mokesula Wa Sani, Noel Angel Solis, Savannah Nadine Torres, Tiffany Juanita Vasquez, Jasmine Imani Williams. The Level 1 certificate in Healthcare Technician Phlebotomy is conferred upon Viviana Yvette Abrego, David Bro, Camila Esparza, Amanda Garcia, Jocelyn Hernandez, Adamaris Giselle Medina, Patricia Marisol Patricia Tamez, Amy Sherlyn Velasquez. The Advanced Technical Certificate in Computed Tomography is conferred upon Sandra Ann Beza, Patricia De Leon Perry, Aliana Grace Sharon,
For our concluding remarks from your president, tonight's ceremony has concluded. Go in confidence, knowing you are well able to succeed in your chosen career field. May the next step of your journey be exciting, adventurous, and rewarding. Through perseverance, determination, and commitment, you have achieved a major milestone. This is no insignificant feat, but rather a journey that is to be celebrated and treasured throughout your lifetime. I encourage you now to keep growing. Continue to expand your knowledge base, for we shall always be lifelong learners. May your Creator, the Almighty, bless and keep you. May your Creator make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May your Creator lift the light of his countenance upon you and give you peace. Please remember, as you ascend the ladder of success, always lift as you climb. Godspeed to all of you. And now, I invite the faculty of St. Philip's College. Will you please stand? To the faculty, it's missing my page. You have made all of the difference in the lives of our students. You've stood at the helm of some of the most diverse classrooms. You have guided, encouraged, pushed others, pulled some, but you have made certain that they were able to accomplish their career goals. Even in the midst of when we experienced one of the most significant enrollment increases at St. Philip's College, you were there to ensure that you can meet the demands of our students. A very special thank you, because some of you engaged in teaching triple overloads to ensure that we could accept all of the students who darted on our doors and said, we wish to come to St. Philip's College. A very special thank you. We are most fortunate to have you at this historic moment and to be a part of the legacy of St. Philip's College. To the faculty of St. Philip's College, please, audience, give them a round of applause, and students. You may be seated. Thank you. To the administration and the governing board and Dr. Cleary, who represents the support team to the chancellor, will you all please stand? Board of Trustees, members, and to the staff. It is through your vision that you have helped us to chart a course for students to accomplish their career goals. You were the ones that set policy, guidance, and direction. You were the ones that created the vision for us to be here this evening. We say thank you. Thank you for making a difference. And thank you for your insightfulness in giving us the opportunity to have baccalaureate degree programs within the Alamo colleges. Thank you. We greatly appreciate you. Give them a round of applause, please. And finally, to the graduates, it has not been by chance, by serendipity, or by accident that you reached this milestone tonight. It's with much dedication and commitment. Dr. Cleary invited you to recognize your significant others and family members. Dr. Kingsbury did the same. Your president is saying, please stand and turn around and give a warm thank you to your significant others, your family members, your friends, those that made a difference in bringing you here this evening. right, thank you. I'm sure you will continue to acknowledge those that help you bring you to this point. And now, we will stand for our alma mater and benediction, and the recessional, David Huminski, who you heard him bring our earlier songs at the beginning of the ceremony. He comes back to us with his melodious voice to share with us the alma mater for St. Philip's College. And then we will conclude the ceremony with the benediction for Juliana Lujan, our student graduate, who will give the benediction.
St. Philip's, we love you because of your truth. Your arms of protection have guided us from youth. We love and adore you in all worthy praise. We sing a sweet song, our voices we raise. St. Philip's, we love you because of your fame, because of your ideals that have no refrain. We always adore you and cherish your name. St. Philip, St. Philip's, our greatest domain. St. Philip's, we love you because of your fame, because of your ideals that have no refrain. We always adore you and cherish your name. St. Philip's, St. Philip's, our greatest domain.
Thank you, Associate Professor Uminski. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Juliana Lujan, our student graduate, who will give our benediction. Juliana walked the stage this evening with an Associate of Arts. Since beginning her educational journey at St. Philip's College, she has embraced every opportunity to grow. In February of 2024, she was selected as a peer mentor, a role that paved the way for her most recent accomplishment, earning a position as a certified peer advisor. Throughout her time at St. Philip's, she has collaborated closely with the Office of Community Engagement to help foster a welcoming campus environment. She has supported school initiatives, participated in workshops, and contributed to outreach efforts by promoting student accessibility services and the Safe Space program through campus events, social media, and peer-to-peer engagements. Her commitment has been recognized in several honors, and after graduation, she will transfer to the University of Incarnate Word to pursue her bachelor's degree in business administration. Please welcome Juliana Lujan to the podium.
Thank you, Vice President Johnson, for that kind introduction. Before I start, I just wanted to say thank you so much to my family and friends that are watching me here in the audience, and not only the ones here in the audience today, but the ones watching on live stream. Thank you so much for supporting me along this journey. I truly appreciate it. Please join me in prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Heavenly Father, as we move on to the next journey in our lives, may your endless love follow before us. Bless the path that we will walk and grant us the strength and wisdom to be a light to others, the way you have been a light to us. As we step into new beginnings, remind us that no dream is unattainable and that no barrier is insurmountable when we trust and walk with you. Today, we gather here to celebrate our accomplishments that wouldn't be possible without your defining grace. We thank you for walking with us throughout our journeys here at St. Philip's College. Despite the obstacles, you carried us to this moment here today. You granted us growth, knowledge, and perseverance, gifts which we will take with us throughout our lives, thanks to your guidance. Lord, as we leave here today, continue to guide us, protect us, and bring peace to our minds in moments of uncertainty. When fear tries to interrupt our paths, let us lean into your arms and hold on to our faith. When success comes our way, let us remain humble, grateful for our blessings. Fill our hearts with hope and help us go out into the world as leaders, reflecting your love in everything that we do. In Jesus' name, amen. God bless you, and congratulations, graduates.